thanks to the organizers for this opportunity. I feel like I'm back home in the organic chemistry NMR community. The chance to say a few words at the start of this symposium is great. Congratulations, Bill, on this fantastic day and on a fantastic career. But before I say more about that, I want to say a few words about something you may have heard that last week. Sorry, we go in presenter mode here. Last week, we lost one of our most esteemed and beloved colleagues, Richard Ernst, who passed away at the age of 87. As many of you probably know, if you know how to spell NMR, you know Richard Ernst's name. He really is the father of modern solution NMR. And virtually all NMR developments of the last 40 years build on the foundation that he built for us. I loved and admired Richard, not only for his incredible intellect and his achievements, but also for his rigor and intellectual honesty. He was very, very Swiss, not partial. He just wanted the facts. And he's been an incredible colleague in terms of being approachable to students and others. I first met him before he was 20 years old, and he was very kind to me, even while I was very intimidated, because of course, even in the mid-70s, he already had a formidable reputation. He provided tremendous help in promoting the younger generation, much behind the scenes, but he was totally Swiss in that. So what I mean, totally impartial. I came from the opposing camp or the friendly competitive group headed by Ray Freeman, but he was supportive of anybody that he felt deserved support. And he's been like that through his entire career. After he got the Nobel Prize and the Swiss system forced him to retire, he remained active in supporting the NMR community for many, many years. And you've seen him at almost every EMC conference since then. While he was trying to dedicate the other part of his life to making the world a better place, he found out that this is actually much harder than dealing with spin Hamiltonians. And he commiserated with me about that on numerous occasions. But his work will be with us forever. And I believe this meeting is a testament to the enormous impact his work is having on chemistry. And with that, let's move on and again, congratulate Bill on an incredible career. And that's sort of like highlighted by the fact that we've got a vibrant 1,000 plus, I heard 1,100 plus organic NMR community that have tuned into this symposium. It's really fantastic to see how this field keeps on blossoming. And it's Bill who has played a major role in this and keeps on playing a major role. He's been active. I looked this up on the Institute for Scientific Information, and his first publications date back almost 50 years. But what you can see is that his career or his number of his impact keeps on going up. There's no decline in sight. You can look at the number of publications. There was a little gap here in 2018. Then there's this jump here. That's his book that he just published with Darcy. A fantastic book, 17 chapters, and I had the opportunity to browse through it. And it really is an enormous effort where he basically expresses the wisdom that he collected over 50 years. And it's a fantastic effort. And like I said, I mean, his career, in contrast to other guys that get older, keeps on going up, not down. And you might say, hey, this is a down point. This is only for the first 4 months of this year. And if you extrapolate, this is going to be his best year ever. So looking at what he's actually been publishing, you can see, I mean, this is one chapter from his book that I wanted to draw your attention to, but there's other papers that have immediate and high impact. There's this recent paper by him on minimizing the risk of deducing wrong natural product structures from NMR data. That's, of course, everybody's worst nightmare. And you can immediately see, if you were to look at the citations for this is proving to be a very popular paper immediately, dealing with complex natural products, as it's shown here. Really fantastic work. There's another one that just came out on the role of computer-assisted structure elucidation. Fantastic paper, already got 25 citations in just a short time since it's been published. That's normally what you expect for a paper in Science or Nature. But here he is, keeps on publishing fantastic work, having the old tricks in there, how you can use solvent effects, something that I would have been blissfully unaware of until I actually saw how nicely this works, or using new concepts like residual dipolar couplings in determining stereochemistry. It's amazing how this field keeps on evolving and progressing. Fantastic stuff. Now, I wanted to end with a public service message. This symposium is virtual, and there's of course a good reason for this, as you all know. We've got this pandemic, and the last year, when our NMR spectrometers, at least for the first part, were shut down because the campus was closed, we dedicated some of our work and efforts to highlighting how the virus is being transmitted. And like we've been trying to make the point, when we speak, we put out speech droplets, and not just the big ones that you might be able to see flying. There's literally thousands of droplets that spray from your mouth whenever you say a word. So you're lucky that this is virtual. If anybody were still infected, he might be able to pass on the infection. And you might say, hey, my colleague here is particularly prolific in doing this. But no, everybody, when they speak, they put out this spray of droplets. The microns in size, but they honestly, they do flow.
Spit happens.
As you can see here.
Spit happens.
Spit
happens.
Spit happens. Spit happens. Spit happens.
The youngest and most enthusiastic member of our team, highlighting that indeed this remains a danger, and face masks, like she's having pulled down here, are very effective at mitigating this effort. Of course, vaccines in the end will turn out to be much more beneficial. With this, again, Bill, a fantastic career, and congratulations on all the fantastic work that you have done and continue to do. And I'm looking forward to a fantastic symposium. Thanks very much.
Thanks, Ad. That was just a beautiful, generous introduction. Thank you so much, especially for the poignant safety tips at the end. Fantastic.